going on? You go home or? Okay, as most of you know, this is Butch's last match, and he's walking out with the NWL Heavyweight Champion belt. He is retiring. He's hanging up these boots. Butch, I got one sad note to say. Wait a minute.
It's not over yet. Who'd you all come here to see and support today? Was it Butch or was it my Special Olympic athletes? Who was it? Special Olympics? Come on, guys. You've been screaming for Butch all night. You can't yell for these athletes? Although Butch is a huge supporter of Fulton County Special Olympic athletes, we did not want him leaving here without a little bit of something from us. But before I get into that, I want everybody to put their hands together for Brent and Leah Seville, who have opened up the school for us to be able to do this for the 4th year in a row. Josh Strait for helping Brent and Leah manage all this, clean up afterwards, and they continue to do it without question every year. Central Fulton High School for allowing us to use the gym without having to cover insurance or anything like that, because that's a high cost. Thank you very much for 4 years in a row. And the McConnellsburg Fire Department for bringing their security here to make sure everybody stays safe. Thank you very much, guys. So Butch, this is 4 years we've been doing this. 4 years you've been in these athletes' lives. The impact that you made on them is substantial. You have several kids who were over there crying as you was getting the snot beat out of you by little small boy. Where's he at? I see you over there gawking. We put together a little something just to say thank you for 4 years. 4 years of commitment, friendship, and most of all, love from you. The first one coming out is Rachel Graham. She is 7 years old. She will be our youngest athlete next May. Right now she trains as our cheerleader and she goes to many competitions supporting these athletes every time they compete. She's coming on the other side. Baby girl, come around here. Stand right beside Butch. Here you go, Butch. A manly flower for you. The next one is Mike. This guy is special. Not only does he compete in bocce ball, but he's my side partner in basketball as coach. He has won 5 silver, 8 bronze, and he's played Special Olympics for 8 years. Good job, Mike. Go to Butch. Go to Butch. Next up, Emma Graham, Unified Partner. She's our 2nd Unified Partner. In Fulton County, we allow children with special needs to compete against other children who do not have any disabilities. So far to date, she's won 3 silver and she's played Special Olympics 2 years. Next up is Ashley. She has played for Special Olympics for 4 years and has won 2 gold, 1 silver, and 4 bronze. Next up is John, our 2nd Unified Partner, or our 1st ever Unified Partner. He has played for 3 years. He's won 4 gold, 5 silver, 4 bronze, and he plays unified bocce with his brother. The next 2 young ladies are our Special Olympic helpers. Many of the signs that we had on our float was done, handcrafted by Regina, and Tasha was here tonight to help with the food stand and set up. Next up is Chelsea. She has played for Special Olympics for 8 years and she's won a total of 21 medals.
Sierra Lake. Kayla, you're playing connect the dots. You shouldn't have gave her a pin.
Next up is Tristan. He has been a part of Special Olympics and all fundraisers for 2 years. He can't run. Hey guys.
Next time, play my music louder.
And tonight, Fulton County Special Olympics is proud to present Butch with the actual belt. Coming in is his 2 favorite. Well, hold on, Jayla's coming in. Come on in, Jayla. Woo, Jayla. They like to change the script every once in a while. All right, Butch. Coming in as your 2 biggest fans. Who are they, Butch? Rodney and Jesse. Carrying in the belt to present to their hero, their biggest supporter, Outcast. Rodney has been in Special Olympics for 8 years and has won a total of 15 medals. Jesse's been in for 8 years. He has won 8 gold, 4 silver, and 4 bronze. As a parent with a child with special needs, I just want to take a moment and tell you what a huge impact you had on myself. I met you 4 years ago at Sheets when I got tickets from you and posters for our first Special Olympics wrestling match. And when I first saw you, I was in awe of all the spirit that you had with you. From day one, these kids have fell in love with that spirit and have dedicated all their games pretty much to Outcast. When they're down in the slump, these kids say, do it for Outcast. Butch would be proud. When we posted on Facebook, kids need cheering. Butch is the one that cheers for these kids far away. Sorry, they're all crying and I get emotional. Although this is your last night of wrestling, you will never stop being our fan. You will never stop supporting us. And that's what these kids will need to understand. Every time we do a wrestling match or come see one, we know we're going to see you in a different role, but you're still going to be a huge part of wrestling. Thank you to NWL for all that you do. Everything that was made here tonight was donated to Special Olympics. These wrestlers were paid gas mileage to come. Everything else was donated back. Having a doctor on hand, all his money was donated back to these kids. It's not just camp for these kids. These kids are a huge impact to many of us. Not only as a parent, but as a coach to these kids. They change my life every day that I'm around them. They give me hope and new meaning. And I just want to say thank you so much. By this one fundraiser, we do nothing the rest of the year. These kids go to camp, they go to championships, they go to state sectionals. We go all over the world, all over Pennsylvania for these guys. They do 2 competitions a year, major ones at the States, which is Villanova, which is coming up in November to play bocce ball. We're taking our unified team, which is Jesse and Petey, and Mike and Chelsea are going to play our Special Olympic athletes. We are looking forward to this, and everything is paid for by this event here, and I just want to say thank you very much.
Well, guys, next year I'm still going to be here. It's just that I will be sitting out here to stands with you. So we'll have this as much fun. Benny, you were right about a lot of things, but you were wrong about one thing. These guys didn't take no money for gas. Never even asked for it. Every one of these guys, we all came on our own dime for these kids and for you fans. And Dick, I know these guys, they told me they got some stuff to do too, so. You know, I've never lost this belt. I've held it 3 times and I've never lost it. But you know what? I got something more just as important. It's always going to remind me, because this is the NWL Fulton County Special Olympics Championship. And when I get home, any of y'all see near me in my house, even though my wife kind of like doesn't really want it there because it's right in the middle of the living room, I have my own little like awards thing, my Hall of Fames, this and that, whatever. And this is going to be, as soon as I walk in the door, this is going up on my wall. Well, okay, and the nails are going up first. And then in my bedroom, I have like chairs and stuff that I haven't hit with, probably one too many times, and that's where these are going to go. So Dick, I don't know if you have anything else you need to say or not. I know these guys do. I've never lost this belt, but for the third time I'm going to surrender it. You know, I could do. I'm not bragging on myself. I could do. You know, I can hold this belt for another month or two. You know, and go on as the NWL champion, but that's not what these guys deserve. That's not what the guys in the locker room deserve. It's definitely not what the NWL universe deserves. They either deserve a champion that can defend it, or they deserve for it to be vacant. And between Mr. Karakoff and, as you guys may or may not know, I'm going to be taking a bigger role behind the scenes. So maybe me and Mr. Karakoff will come up with somebody we think deserves that title. So for the third time, and you guys just want to end me? I said, that's a stupid question, right? Mark, come in here, Pim. You can be the NWL champion. Dick, I've known you for 43 years. You know what? I know everybody's kind of want to get this wrapped up, but we do have a lot. But I gotta share one thing, because NWL would not exist without Dick Karakoff and Neil Karakoff. So I gotta tell my favorite Neil Karakoff story. Okay? So here it is. It's 7-3. 5 seconds left. North-South game, we got the ball at the 2-yard line. Neil Karakoff walks by and does this. And the ball gets knocked out. Of course, clock stops. But back in those days, you know, when you still had dinosaurs as referees, you know, and stuff like that. So the referees put the ball on the 4-yard line. Well, of course, we get stopped on the half-yard line, which means we would have scored and won that dang old game. But that's my favorite Neil Karakoff story, because as much as I loved him, and as good as a face he was a damn good heel too. And that's where he was the first time I seen him be a heel. So, Dick, let's find somebody that can defend that with pride.
How about a nice hand for Butch here? A nice way to retire. Let me tell you, you got the fans behind you. You won your last and final match. Fantastic. God bless you. And we'll see you. I'll give you a discount on your next ticket. How's that? Okay. All right. Hey, thank you, folks. God bless everybody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got one more thing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get to give you a hug, man. And I'm your firstborn son, so come here. I started this business 10 years ago at the NWL House of Pain. And I told my dad I wanted to share this life with him. So he came to the wrestling school. He started training. And look at where he's at now. My dad has taught me so much about respect, about loyalty, about honor, about everything it is to be a true champion and a true athlete. Dad, I couldn't be more proud of you than right now in this ring. I got to share your last match, which was the complete biggest honor to where I made sure I was your last opponent. It was that big to me. I made sure I was your last opponent. We got something that your grandson wants to give you, Ballot, and Coraline and Xander here.
By the way, that's my diva right there. If anybody doesn't know it, who would think my granddaughter have a nickname of Diva, right? It's really special. So that's pumpkin. Yeah, see, I like pumpkin. By the way, nobody brought me a pumpkin pie tonight. What is with that?
You got two more things here before we give you your two biggest things.
Well, Butch, we've had our odds and ends. I mean, I'm sure as well as like your son said, you've been like a father figure to me. I'm sure anybody in this locker room can say you've taught us a hell of a lot. Excuse my language. But it's a gratitude from the NWL locker room. Here's a card. Thank you for everything you've done.
I should super kick you right in your jaw.
Right in your
But I'm not. He was your last opponent. I was in your last tag team match. And that is the greatest honor a son can ask for. When nobody saw faith in me and Jay Balla, you put us together and made us the dream team like we were when I first started. And now look at us. How many feds are we wrestling for now? Like 5 or 6? Because of you.
Turn the mic off. You gotta learn how to keep that thing on, man. All right. Justin, can you show him present him the cake? Get a picture of it and stuff. And Dad, I'd like to give this to you personally, with me and Michael both.
Well, anybody that knows me, especially Mr. Michael Black. Where's Michael Black at? Anybody that knows me knows I'm a Motley Crue fan. So just like there's people that love me, there's people that hate me. But one thing's for sure, if I didn't earn your respect tonight, I never will. I'd like to thank LA Star. You've been a true friend. We've had our differences, but we always work them out. Trimmer, you know how I feel about you. Lord of the Rings 10 winner, Trimmer. I was asked if I was mad because I didn't win. No, I was mad. Well, not mad, but disappointed that I wasn't the one that got to put you over. I've wrestled against you. We fought over a hardcore title, NWL title, excellence title for 2 years. Much respect. Like Dick Caracoff, my mentor John Rambo, Chucky Manson, everybody had anything to do, all you fans support me. I love you all. I'm sure I'll forget somebody, but trust me, you're not forgotten in my heart. Hope, Marla, you always supported me. The Buzzard family. Phil, we go way back. Kevin Steiner, you're the man. April and Mark. I want to point out this man here, Rick Dayton. We've been through some hard times. Some bad times. But we're here today, 28 years later. And we're still caring, Libby Oates, her dad. So I want to wrap this up. R.L. Smith, Justice Score Tessie. You know I got your back, boy. I done proved that. I proved that tonight. So there's only one way I can go out of here. There's only one way I can go out of here. And that's the way I came in tonight. The greatest song ever written by the greatest songwriter ever alive. 56, Motley Crue, and Home Sweet Home. All right, guess what? It is what it is. Stuff's already put away, so I love you guys. Let's have fun. Drive safe.